Welcome to Carolina Week Sports. I'm Sarah Moore. The football team played its first ACC game Saturday. The game was a losing effort for Coach Davis and his players, but what an effort it was. Sports reporter Jay Spence has more.
The crowd, the flyover, the energy. It was all there for Butch Davis's first ACC game Saturday afternoon. Coach Davis's anticipation was evident as he waited in the tunnel with the players. Moments later, they hit the field running. The game itself had all the plays a fan could hope for: touchdowns, field goals, and fumbles, though you hope those come from the other team. But in the end, neither Davis's pleading nor the players' will could prevent Virginia from handing Carolina its second heartbreaking defeat of the season.
The kids, every single week, they do the things that our coaches are trying to ask them to do from a standpoint. They are trying to play hard. They are trying to hustle. They're trying to get to the ball. They're trying to make plays. They're trying to have faith. They're trying to put themselves, at the end of ball games in a position to give ourselves a chance to win.
The players realized the importance of ACC play.
Coming out, it was a important game. ACC, our goal is to win the ACC championship, so it was definitely a big game, a lot of energy. We came up a little short, but we got to get ready for next week.
It was intense out there. The first couple of plays, they're straining, we straining. Somebody's going to give eventually, and I think we gave a little bit too early, and then we took it back. We tried to take it back at the end, and you just can't win like that.
Despite the 22-20 loss, one couldn't help but applaud. The game was an epic. It featured tremendous adversity, followed by an admirable comeback, only to see the home team fall short in an ending fitting of a Shakespearean play. But that's life in the ACC. In Chapel Hill, I'm Jay Spence, Carolina Week.
For the first time in 5 years, the Tar Heel women's soccer team has lost 2 matches in a season. The Heels outshot William and Mary 17-1 Sunday, but Claire Zimick made sure that shot was a good one. The Tribe beat the Heels 1-0. The Tar Heel men's soccer team took to the road this weekend in the ACC opener against NC State. Bill Dworsky scored in the 72nd minute. Let's look at that again. The sophomore forward gets the cross from another sophomore, Ryan Johnson, and slides it just past the keeper. It was Dworsky's second game-winning goal this season. The game changer seals a Tar Heel victory, 1-0.
A successful season is something we always look for, so any win, like I said, against tough teams like NC State and other teams coming our way now, it's just something we need to concentrate on. We need to improve our games, and so far that was a good start of the season.
The Carolina volleyball team is at the top of the ACC standings. The team traveled to Raleigh Friday night, and State got served. The Heels laid it all on the line and breezed past the Wolfpack in the first 2 games. NC State took an early lead in this 3rd game. Oh, but don't get too excited yet, Wolfpack fans. Carolina had an answer for everything State sent its way. UNC rallied back, winning the match in 3 games. The Heels will try to hold their #1 position in the ACC as they take on Georgia Tech and Clemson this weekend. For those of you who like short shorts, let's talk about a sport with really short shorts. The Carolina women's cross-country team ran into first place at the Mountaineer Open Friday. The men finished second to Appalachian State by a single point. The #1 ranked women's field hockey team battled the weather and Old Dominion Monarchs on Friday. Play finally got underway at Francis E. Henry Stadium following a 2-hour lightning delay. The Lady Heels started off strong in the first half, but couldn't get any of their 11 shots past ODU goalie Kelly Driscoll. Jessie Guy eventually broke through for Carolina on a rebound 1 minute and 42 seconds into the second half. UNC put home 2 more goals, including this one by Danielle Ford with 10 minutes to play. The Lady Heels coasted to a 3-0 victory. Playing under a Carolina blue sky and in front of a rowdy sea of Carolina fans, the field hockey team defeated #7 Penn State Sunday afternoon. The win took Carolina's record to 8-0. It was the 2nd shutout of the weekend and the 3rd on the season. In the second half, senior Rachel Dawson kicked into gear, scoring not once, not twice, but 3 times within a 13-minute time span. Although the Heels hold the number one ranking, senior Jessie Guy knows her team still has work to do.
We make mistakes every day, so we know we're not where we need to be. And, even today we made some mistakes, so we want to get better every day. So we know that, we're not a #1 team yet until we get that title. So.
The women's tennis team hit the court at St. Mary's Classic in Knoxville on Sunday. Sophomore Sanaz Morand wielded her racket of doom to claim the Flight 1 title. Morand and partner Sophie Grabinski fell short in the doubles finals. You know, the women's tennis team's had some really great players. 2 of our past players actually went up to the U.S. Open this year and played.
That's interesting to know, although too bad they didn't win the U.S. Open.
Very true.
Thanks, Sarah. Now, Adam, I don't know about you, but when it comes to sweets, the bigger, the better.
You bet. But coming up, is this 10-foot cookie too good to be true? We'll show you what's cooking in Carborough.